While the world is busy watching wars in the Middle East, North Korea wasn't invited to the cool kids table. So Kim Jong Un did what Kim Jong Un usually does. He became Rocket Man. Now before everyone starts panic Googling fallout shelters, the missiles didn't hit a city. They flew roughly 300 kilometers before landing in the sea between Korea and Japan, which in North Korean missile test terms is basically a very loud way of saying, hey, remember us? Because North Korea tends to do this whenever the United States and South Korea start large military drills. Right now, those drills are happening. They're called Freedom Shield, and they involve thousands of troops, aircraft, and equipment practicing defense scenarios. North Korea absolutely hates these exercises. They call them rehearsals for invasion. So when those drills begin, North Korea usually responds with missile tests, kind of like geopolitical passive-aggressive messaging, except instead of tweets like Daddy Trump, it's ballistic missiles. And he wasn't alone. His daughter was there too, because a world leader needs a gossip girl sometimes. And another thing is, she could eventually become a future successor in the Kim dynasty. So while most families go fishing or kissing each other in their hot mouth, this family watches ballistic missiles take off. Parenting is different everywhere, I guess. During the tests, North Korea also showed off 600mm multiple rocket launchers. Now that might sound like regular artillery, but these systems are different. North Korea claims they can carry tactical nuclear warheads, which means nuclear weapons designed for battlefield use rather than massive strategic strikes. Kim reportedly said these weapons are meant to instill fear in enemies. No shit, Sherlock. But missiles weren't the only thing coming out of Kim's non-existence poop hole this week. North Korea also had some things to say politically, specifically about Israel. North Korean officials have called Israel a terrorist state backed by the United States, which is very strong language, even by diplomatic standards. This fits with North Korea's broader political alignment. Over the past few years, they've been getting closer to countries like Russia and Iran and other governments that oppose US influence. In fact, there are increasing reports of military cooperation between Russia and North Korea. North Korea has allegedly supplied artillery shells and rockets that Russia uses in the Ukraine war. And in return, Russia may be helping North Korea with missile and satellite technology. So while North Korea isn't directly involved in the Middle East conflicts, they're definitely positioning themselves within the broader geopolitical picture. And that's why this missile launch matters. Because right now the world is dealing with multiple military flashpoints at the same time. Especially for this fat-ass Kim, tensions in the Korean peninsula. Politically and strategically, most of the war, they're starting to overlap, which makes the global situation a lot more complicated. Now to be clear, North Korea launches missiles fairly often. It's part of their strategy. Testing weapons, sending signals, reminding the world they exist. But the frequency of tests has increased over the last few years. North Korea has been developing hypersonic missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, solid-fuel intercontinental missiles, and other systems designed to make interception more difficult. But their camera quality is still from Nokia flip phones. So the big question becomes this: are these launches actually preparation for future conflict? Or are they mostly political signaling? North Korea showing strength, demanding attention, and reminding the world that they still have powerful weapons. Either way, launching 10 ballistic missiles is a pretty effective way to get people's attention. So I'm curious what you think. When North Korea fires missiles like this, is it A, a serious military preparation, or B, mostly geopolitical theater?